Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's been a good minute since I've uploaded. So first, we're talking about belts. Not an expert by any means, but had my fair share. Well, I've had two main belts, and I figured now is the time to introduce you to belt 2. So quickly, I'll just give you a rundown. A lot of lessons were learned in this first belt, so hopefully I can just save people some time or money, and let's just get straight into it. The first belt, and you've probably seen it, you have seen it on the channel if you've watched my videos, is a high-speed padded belt. So basically what we did here was we had 3 pistol taco mags, we had a dump pouch, we had my holster drop down here, that is onto the new belt, and then we had the taco double taco pouch here. One thing, I will never ever run a double taco rifle magazine thing ever again. Was very inconsistent in putting that. If you had one in there, it was fine, closer to the belt, but putting this outer one right here, I could never achieve that. So it became very frustrating because I basically had to put my rifle down and use 2 hands to put another magazine here. And the thing is, like with MOLLE clips, this is going to be very, very important when we move on to the second belt. See how loose this is? And this is with MOLLE. And like, let's see here, these pistol ones are, like, hopefully you can see that. Look how loose that is. And if you've ever used MOLLE clips, they're a pain in the ass to put on. So just taking them off and moving them like that is not very fun. So let's move on to the second belt. And like I said earlier, there's a lot of lessons learned when I thought about making the second belt. And it was very affordable. I wanted to talk about that too. The high-speed gear, just the belt itself, I believe is around $135, $140. It is the padded one. And then the double tacos or $70, and then the 3 pistol pouches, I believe, are like $20 or $30 a piece. So I mean, just do the math there. It's pretty expensive to get into. It was very comfortable, really loved it. The one thing I didn't like was the breathability on the back, just because it was padded, but it was very comfortable for long periods of time. So that's one thing I really wanted to touch upon. So when we move on to belt V2, this is a Krydex belt. It's a $55 belt on Amazon. I was just testing it out because I couldn't justify the $150 for the Ronin, and from my understanding, the only difference is that let me get a good example here. So this is single stitched, while the Ronin is double stitched for durability purposes. I could buy 3 of these belts compared to the one Ronin, but obviously still testing it out. But overall, it's been fantastic. No problems with durability, but it's only been about 2 months. So just wanted to mention that. So basically, we just have a multi-cam belt, and it uses the Velcro system. So you'll have one belt that'll go through your belt loops, and this will go on top of that. So very interesting concept. Really love it, actually. And if you look at these, there's no wiggle. There's absolutely zero wiggle on these. They're significantly more secure and tighter to the belt compared to the MOLLE. So it just makes attaching these super easy as well. And with one Velcro, you just take off the Velcro and you can move it wherever you like. It took me, 10 minutes to do all 3 of these compared to the MOLLE clips. If you're not very experienced, it takes you a little bit to do it. And taking those MOLLE clips are a pain in the ass. So definitely recommend the Velcro. You can buy a roll of it for $5 on Amazon, and I've been really loving it. And obviously when you attach that to the inner belt that you have, this just doesn't go anywhere, and it's been very secure. So a lot of lessons learned from the other belt. The one thing I didn't also add was the dump pouch. Very unpractical for me being out there. I thought about getting a water canteen pouch, but like I said, still I'm not in a war zone or out in the field like that, so thankfully. So I'm just trying to I'm catering this belt to my needs, and overall I'm very happy with it durability wise. And so the S-Tech pistol pouches, I believe since I bought them together, they're about $30. The rifle one was, I think, $28, and then the S-Tech tourniquet holder was $18, and I paid $8 for shipping. So, for half the cost, you have a very comfortable belt durability, you know, is still questionable because I've only ran it for 2 months, but for half the cost, and it's incredibly comfortable, I'm very happy with my purchase. And I really love the multicam, the stitching on that, and the S-Tech nylon that I have going on here, or just the way it turned out. They did a great job and it was super affordable. So yeah, that is just a really quick video on the lessons I've learned when building belts and stuff like that. Obviously this is a trial and error concept, so it's okay to spend your money and try things out that you think you'll like, but you end up not liking. But those are just the things I've learned. So hopefully this helps someone out. If you guys have questions, like I said, not the most well-versed individual on gear like this, but I figured as a civilian that this would be helpful to someone. So if you have questions, comment down below. If you enjoyed this video or thought it was helpful, consider subscribing. I believe we just hit 1,200 subscribers, so very grateful for all of you. Thank you guys for giving me such a small platform to make videos on. So thank you guys so much. And besides that, I will see you guys next time. Peace.